Welcome to the Hovercar Origin Series number 21. Today we're looking at a 77 Toyota Celica. This is a 1/24th scale kit by Hasegawa. In the previous episode, I discussed that I wanted to make a proper JDM hover tuner car. One that was a daily driver. One that was being worked on. I felt it was imperative that the car have a nice wide stance. This is an air drift car, therefore the stance should be nice and wide. And I originally tried to bring these side thrusters outward and have them fit with the fender flares that came with the kit. I just couldn't get them to look right. So I eventually cut the fenders off, all four, moved them out. I spaced them out with styrene staircase material. I put two of these together on a smaller scale and put them down in that gap. And then I added some more details. These details here hold the wings, and they also are on the back here. They hold these wings. I was looking for something a little different to do on the side thrusters for this car. I looked for pieces for hours, and I eventually came upon these green Gundam pieces. I found a way to mount them to the car with a suspension that came off another model, and they rest on the two pegs. These green pieces as the thrusters, in hindsight, not my favorite. I wish I had made them a little more aggressive. They're just too plain, honestly. They don't have a whole lot going for them. I don't think there's any other complaint I'd have about this car. A couple of my previous cars I had done as if they were air drag racing, with the back of the car lifted up and the car flying straight forward. And for this Celica, I wanted it to appear that it was drifting. So we have a air drifter here. It's in a half turn, banking slightly. And if you look closely, you'll notice the air brakes on the driver's side of the car. The driver's side's on the right. All the air brakes on that side are lifted to help him pull that corner. When I removed the fenders from the car, I needed something to fill that gap, and that Gundam piece fit perfectly in there. I added these double chin splitters in the front. They look very aggressive, very cool. Two outside lights are yellow. Two inside lights are warm white. On the hood, these details came with the kit, but you'll notice I added wings to this little mechanism here, as if that could help with the wings going up and down. And I had originally thought about putting an additional LED light here, but it was going a bit too extreme. Also wanted to put LED lights in the fog lights, but again, it's hard to get everything wired up when you got that many wires on one side of the car. I had fun working on the interior of this car. You can see I got a Gundam chest piece by the back window there. I love those seats. Those have got to be my favorite seats I think I've ever put in a model car. I think they look great. Purchased all the decals on eBay. Very, very fitting for the car. There's a frame around the front and the back window with small rivets. And that wing was made. I made that wing out of styrene with little flaps. There's a lot of flaps on this car. 2, 4, 6. And then you got these 8, 10, 11, this middle one. This was a curbside kit, so we can't look under the hood. The car before this one was the 240Z BRE livery. And on that car, I put in some wings on the bottom. I love that detail so much that I added a small wing to this. I highlighted all the little details in red, like a racing red. This is just a small Gundam piece. These are very common in Gundam. You'll find pieces that look like this. And you can always put a little tiny little thruster in there. These side thrusters are just a single LED. Most of mine I put doubles, but on this car it's small, lightweight. I just put a single thruster. It's a 5mm, 5-volt, cool white. And the tail lights are 3mm red 5-volt LEDs. They're behind a mesh screen. I use that mesh screen all the time. And they're so bright that when it's turned around like this, you can see the reflection of the LEDs on the paper. They're very bright. I was going for something really wild with the tail fins, and I really like them on this car. It may be a bit extreme, but I think it looks great. I think the addition of these wings with this wing here looks great. You know, maneuverability. You got to be able to pull those power slides. You got rocks kicking up from the asphalt and some newspapers back here. I think that was a receipt I cut up. Let's count our LEDs. We got 4 headlights, 2 parking lights, 6. The 2 side thrusters, 8. 2 side thrusters, 10. 2 taillights, 12. And there is a bunch of LEDs under here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think there's 18. And those ones under the smoke cloud really help brighten it up. If they weren't there, it just would not have quite the same effect. And as for the paint job on this, I just went with the white with red highlights, and I used the sanding technique. I just spray painted the car in a primer and then covered it with a coat of white, and then just sanded through it very gently until I got the effect I was looking for. Then went back and highlighted all the areas with various rust shades. And I love this car. I think it looks great. It's very different. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like and subscribe buttons. I would greatly appreciate it. If you stayed till the end, thank you for your time. And if you want to see the next video in the Origin series, please click the link above. Thank you so much.